Chapter 3 of Horrible Harry and the Drop of Doom by Susie Klein. Chapter 3 Song Lee's House. Friday at noon, Harry and I walked slowly over to Song Lee's house. "It's going to be a great end-of-the-year party," I said. "Great party," Harry said. "We're going to have fun." Fun. A cool time. Cool time, Harry repeated. Suddenly, Harry stopped on the stairs at Song Lee's house. "I'm out of here, Doug." I grabbed the loop on Harry's jeans. "Wait a minute. Do you want to miss the haunted house?" Harry shook his head. "Do you want to miss Song Lee's party?" Harry shook his head again. "So, just don't do that ride." I was careful not to say the E word. Harry started walking up the steps again. "You're right. Everything else is going to be howdy doody," Sidney called as he skipped up the stairs behind us. "Ready to go?" Harry rolled his eyes. "If it isn't Sid the Squid," Sidney replied, slapping Harry on the back. "Harry the Canary. I wonder if you'll say tweet tweet when you fall like a bird for 13 stories. "Funny," Harry said. "Actually, I'm looking forward to the ride." This was not going to be easy. The three of us rang the Song Lee's doorbell. Mrs. Park answered. "Hello, boys. We almost ready to hop in van. Come in." The first thing we noticed was the 55-gallon aquarium in Song Lee's living room. "Man, those goldfish are huge," I said. Harry and I went over and looked closely at the bright orange and yellow fins. "They were pond goldfish," Song Lee said. "They get very big. I named them Chong and Chang." "Hi, Chong," I said. "Hi, Chang," Harry said. There's the little aquarium. Sidney came over and looked at the huge castle in the middle of the tank. "Hey, that was about 13 floors, too." Harry cringed. "Okay, boys and girls," Mrs. Park said. "Everyone here, hop in van and go to Mountainside Park." Everyone scooted into the back of the car. Song Lee sat next to Harry. When we were on the highway, she talked to him very softly. "Don't worry about Drop of Doom. There are lots of other rides that are fun." "But I have to do it. Sidney will be on my case all next year in 3rd grade." "It is that important to you?" "Yes. Then I will help you, Harry. I know when Drop comes. You can squeeze my hand and close your eyes. Remember Alice in Wonderland?" "Yeah," Harry smiled. "I love that story. Well, it's like Alice falling down that hole. You may be surprised and even like it." Harry nodded. "I think talking about it helped." "Remember when I didn't want to be in our Thanksgiving play?" Song Lee said. "I was afraid to speak. You thought up part for me without words." "A dead fish," Harry laughed. "You were great." "Well, now I help you ride that elevator." Harry shivered. Song Lee had said it. The E word. 30 minutes later, we drove under the wooden arch that said Mountainside Park. There were signs everywhere. Sidney was the first to point out the big billboard about the new ride. There's the billboard. Drop of Doom. Of course, Sidney would point it out. It was a scary picture of a haunted hotel with an elevator dangling on the edge by one thin cord. "The Drop of Doom!" everyone shouted. When I looked at Harry's arm, I could see goose pimples. Why do you think Harry had goose pimples at the end of when he saw the Drop of Doom? And is Sidney a very nice friend? Always poking at him? Is he very nice? And how has Song Lee been comforting Harry? Well, has she been a good friend to him? And Doug? Tell me who's a better friend, Song Lee or Sidney, and why? Is it nice to make fun of a friend when they're scared, or is it better to help them overcome their fear and not make them feel bad for something that not make them feel bad for what they're afraid of? Like, so next time we reread this, it'll be chapter 4, and they are finally arrived at Mountainside Park. Ooh, is Harry gonna get to go on the big scary elevator ride, Drop of Doom? Is he gonna conquer his fear? We shall see.